Hey, ninth grade CCD class, how are ya? Mr. DeVoy here for lesson number 2. And I hope all of you guys had a wonderful Thanksgiving and you're enjoying the beginning of the Christmas season. I'm going to be talking to you guys about the liturgical calendar in the Catholic Church and the different cycles and the different aspects of our calendar year. So I'm going to jump right into the presentation. Going to try to keep it short and sweet. And if you guys have any questions, absolutely feel free to reach out to us. Ever wonder why we hear certain scripture readings each Sunday? Or if you attend daily Mass? Well, just like in our own life, to remember certain dates and events, we use a calendar or a daily planner. So the Roman Catholic Church uses a liturgical calendar, and it's broken down into yearly cycles. So this liturgical calendar helps us to prepare and to participate in various church celebrations. This liturgical cycle acts as a roadmap, telling us which scriptures to read throughout the year. It's a guide for us. So the Sunday liturgical cycle is divided into 3 years, and it's always going to be one of the 3. It's either going to be year A, B, or C. Back in the 1960s, prior to Vatican II, they used to just use one cycle of readings every year, and then it was changed to this 3-year cycle to create more of a varied selection of Bible readings. So that's how we came up with the 3 different years, A, B, and C. So where are we now in 2020? We are in year A. So, and it always starts in the first week of Advent, the first Sunday of Advent. So right now we are in year A, and is getting ready to change to year B for year 2021, and then in year C is 2022, so on and so forth. As you can see how we go there. A quick way, if you don't know what cycle we are in, a quick way to do it is to take the year we're in and add up all those digits and see if it's divisible by 3. So let's use 2019 as an example. Take the 2 plus the 0 plus the 1 plus the 9 equals 12. Divide by 3 comes to 4. And it has to be a round number. I know some of you guys, if you pick a year, it'll be, 2.1 or 3 point something. No, it has to be a whole number. And if you do that, then it's divisible by 3, you are in year C. So 2019 was year C, and then we revert to year A. So we know in 2020, we are in year A. So that's just a quick way to figure that out. So each year we are in these cycles corresponds to a gospel reading. So year A, which we're in 2020, we are doing the gospel readings each week from Matthew. Year B is the Gospel of Mark, and from chapter 6 of John. And then in year C, we have the Gospel of St. Luke. So it's corresponding. So this Sunday, we'll pick up right where we left off from the previous week. So we know there's 4 Gospels, and why leave out John or just do one chapter in year B from John? Well, the Gospel of St. John is read during the Easter season in all 3 cycles, years A, B, and C. So that's where John is read. So there's also a weekday cycle that's divided into 2 years, and these are for our daily masses. So year 1 is odd. So last year and next year is year 1, it's odd, and year 2 is even, such as this year and in 2022. So the gospel readings for the year 1 and year 2 are the same. So they go through the gospel readings of, Mark, Matthew, and Luke. And John is read during the Easter season. And then during Advent, Christmas, and Lent, readings are chosen that are relevant to the season. And obviously your Old and New Testament read continuously. So within each cycle in our liturgical year, there is 6 seasons. The 6 seasons start with Advent, and those are the 4 weeks of preparation before the celebration of Jesus' birth, which the second season is Christmas, which recalls the nativity of Christ. And then our third season is Lent, the 6-week period of penance before Easter. And then there's Triduum. Those are the holiest 3 days of the church year, where Christian people recall the suffering, death, and resurrection of Jesus. And then the 5th season is Easter, 50 days of the joyful celebration of the Lord's resurrection. And then the last season in our liturgical year is Ordinary Time. And this is divided into 2 sections, one span of 4 to 8 weeks after Christmas, and another lasting about 6 months after Easter. So within the 6 seasons of our liturgical calendar, we have these feasts. It's confusing because the 3 areas are broken down. One of them is feast. But they're kind of ranked, and they go by the most holy. So solemnities is the most holy. Then you have feasts and memorials. So what are solemnities? Solemnities are celebrations of the greatest importance in our faith during that calendar year, or during that liturgical year. I shouldn't use calendar. And some of these holy days of obligation to us are Pentecost Sunday, Assumption, All Saints, Immaculate Conception, Christmas. And this is where the Gospel of John is used in those solemnities, our first feasts. The second one is just a regular feast, and these are the kind of the second ranked most important in our liturgical calendar. And there's certain feasts that are the presentation of the Lord, Holy Family, Transfiguration, and there are others. And then the third feast in the 6 seasons in our liturgical calendar are memorials. Memorials commemorate our saints. They honor and focus on the pious life of our saints. So during a memorial feast, we will have scripture readings that are applicable to that saint. So as an example, St. Martha, the readings would come from John chapter 11 or Luke chapter 10. So that's what memorial feasts are. What's really cool about our liturgical calendar is that if you attend daily Mass for 2 years and Sunday Mass for 3 years and cover all 3 cycles, A, B, and C, in years 1 and 2, you will have covered almost the complete Bible, which is really, really cool. So now you have a pretty good understanding of where all of our scripture readings come from, and it's all laid out why we do it in the Catholic Church. Well, thank you guys for going through this lesson with me, and I want to wish you and your family a very Merry Christmas, and I look forward to getting together with you guys in our next lesson. Take care. Goodbye.